What's going on, guys? It's me again. I'm at my house. I bought about, let's see, the 350 spine, right? I know I say spline, but who really cares, Spine. I bought about 5 more of these, so I've got me a handful now. And today I'm going to be running around 18 or 19 arrows. As you can see, all the green ones. So I've got a collection now. Anyways, I brought my my Hoyt USA, the Spectra 3000. You can see that, and I'm not joking around. And this is my, I want to say it's the toughest bow to pull back and stuff, but I haven't shot it in a while, so I don't know. Maybe I've gotten stronger or anything or something. I don't know. Well, there you go. Okay. I'll show you. I got my favorite bow down here too, and I'll show you the difference. Okay. All right. This end is my favorite bow. This is the Spectra 3000. I'm trying to do a size comparison so you can see, but like I said, I haven't really done anything to the Spectra. Okay, whatever. The first shot today, sorry about this, guys, I'm trying to put my bow down. The first shot today, I'm gonna try on the Spectra 3000, if I can pull it back. Like I said, I haven't done anything to it. Everything's the same as it was when I put it up. There you go. That's what I'm running today with my favorite Scott little trigger, and there you go. Okay, so you can check it out. Yeah. All right. Anyways, this is my toughest bow to pull back. So I don't know. It's been a while. Okay. Here we go. First shot of the day. Just got off work, so here we go. And you know what? I guess I've gotten stronger because it doesn't feel like it's that hard to pull back anymore. So yeah, I don't know if it's the new arrows or what, but those new arrows, like I said, 350 spine, or point 350 spine to be exact. They're pretty good. So that's why I bought some more of them before the store stops selling them. And like I said, I get them at a discount, so they're like about $6 a piece. So I've got a little collection going now. I got about 9 of them or so. So I don't know when I'm going to stop buying them, but I'll try not to go overboard. But anyways, here's my old ones. The 400 spine, or .400 spine to be exact. Okay, all right. I'll try this one. And I don't know if you can see, like I said, it's been a while since I've shot this bow, and it feels pretty good today. The only thing I did before I put it up is I waxed the string before I put it up. It's just on like a hanger in my room. So I thought I'd bring it out today and show you that I'm not joking around. I still have it. I'll probably keep it for a long time. I thought I said before it's from the 90s or something, but I believe it's earlier than that. It could be like in the 80s. I'd say around, it may be 86 or so, around that area. But I'm not sure, but I think it's around in the 80s. Okay, guys? So I didn't think it was that old, but it is pretty old. So, and I tend to hoard things, so I'll probably have this till I can't do it anymore. But yeah, there you go. All right, boys and girls. Now, I do have my slap-proof protection because this, even though I can pull it back pretty good now, it still slaps quite a bit. And like I said, I'm not going to make any adjustments to my bows. They're going to stay the way they are, just because, I hope you enjoyed that last video I did. It was just a music little music thing I threw together. You know, I get bored sometimes, you know, and if I can't get out and shoot my arrows and stuff and practice, like I said before, you know, I just plug in the guitar and go to town on that. But anyways, I have to get my practice in today. So anyways, there you go. And I do like these arrows, and they complement this bow really well because like I said in one of my videos, the .350 spine are stiffer arrows. So, you know, with this bow, it's perfect. Okay, it's a perfect match. So I guess I'll be using it, you know, exclusively on this. And well, I like the arrows themselves. I like the arrows anyway, you know. So instead of tearing up my Eastons and stuff, I just tear these up, you know. But this is a really 350. Remember that number. 350 is a good number, okay? .350 spine, okay? Just remember that number. I do like them because when you're I know I'm gonna tell you a little something, but you know, when they're stiffer arrows, it seems to be more precise to me. Anyways, when I'm shooting, they seem to be more precise, and I kind of like that. I like being precise, you know. So yeah, there you go. Ooh, I just had to get out today. I had to get out and do it. Yeah, I did have to work this weekend, but 4 hours, you know, it's not too bad, you know. Not to divulge too much information, but I work in a carpet mill, so, you know, I don't sit at a desk all day. I do a little bit of manual labor all day. So, you know, 4 hours, anyway. Yeah, getting back to this bad boy. I haven't shot it in a good long time, you know, but it never lets me down, this one. You know, it's one of the old vintage hunting bows, so yeah, just yeah. And like I said, I like to be precise, so these arrows are just, I like them. You know, before I never really paid attention to the spine of the arrows until, you know, I got a little bit better, and I'm like, well, you know, I'll try it. And it does make a difference, guys. It really does on your being precise. Because to me, the stiffer the arrow, you're more precise with your shots, okay? And like I said, I'm an amateur, guys. For all those people that know more than I do, I'm still an amateur, but you know, I just enjoy what I do. Yeah, I do. Anyways, I guess I'll show you. You know, I got one more left of those, but I'll show you. Throw my bow on the ground. No, that's not proper, but anyways, I guess I'll show you. You can see me. I don't know. I'm trying to hold a, you know, I got a thing, tripod. So if you can see, I don't know if you guys can see. There's my grouping. You know, they're pretty much in the center. You know, not all of them are dead on target, but most of these green ones, you know, the orange one's on the outside. This orange one's just about center, but if you can notice my grouping, you know, it's pretty tight in the center, okay? So there you go. I'm gonna pull my arrows out, so give me a second. Just a second, guys, because I got a handful of arrows here. And if you notice, most of them are all greenish yellow or whatever. I like it because the orange ones, they tend to be harder to locate in the wood pile. But these little yellowish green ones, notice it? They're easy to spot, okay? And like I said on my old ones, you know, see, I wear them down pretty good. If you notice the feathering up here, the fletching or whatever the proper terminology is for the arrows. I wear my arrows down, guys, until I have to repair them. That's what I do. I'm going to get my bow, okay? I'm going to get my favorite bow now. But with the shooting, I just, you know, the shots I just took, you know, I have more than one favorite bow. You know, a lot of people criticize you, or criticize people that use these little whisker biscuits. But to me, it just makes it one less hassle to deal with, okay? It really does. You know, I know they're geared towards beginners and stuff, and I'm a beginner, but I think I would use it no matter what, because the laydown type that I've been when I used quite a few times, you know, I kind of started with the laydown type. It is cumbersome sometimes, you know, trying to get the shot. And this is like, you don't even have to think about it. It's already lined up. You know, if you lined up your arrow rest, it's already lined up and ready to go, you know. And I like being simple and having things simple, so, you know, there's the setup. And on both of these bows, I tied the D-loop, okay? Because I didn't want to put metal D-loops on these bows, okay? So on the Browning, I don't mind putting the metal D-loop on there, but on these, I prefer to have it tied, okay? All right. This is the first shot for this bow, and it's a little up to the left, but yeah. It was a good day, guys. Really good day. Hope everybody's doing well. And I don't know how exciting these videos are of me just shooting my arrows, you know, but it is exciting to me, you know, because it's something I enjoy doing, you know. And I thought, you know, why not just record what I'm doing, you know, so my kids, if they ever watch my videos, you know, and when I'm gone, you know, they'll be able to look back and see that I enjoyed things. I enjoyed my hobbies and stuff, you know. That's basically, okay, it's been about 5 or 6 years, okay, guys, that I started YouTube, okay. I did TikTok for a while too. I had both channels going at the same time, but when they had those problems with the government and TikTok and all that, I shut down my TikTok channel, and I just focused solely on the YouTube channel, okay, guys. They both had the same content, so I figured make it simple and just use one platform, you know. But I did get a lot of views and a lot of people that followed me on that, you know, the TikTok. But I had to make that hard decision to, you know, just simplify things, okay. But yeah, I just ramble on, I know, but I have to. Okay, guys. Yeah, I really do love these arrows, okay? My 350 spine. I don't know, but spline sounds better than spine. I don't know. You know. But it is what it is, you know. You know, I do wear glasses and I wear bifocals. So I might have just read it wrong when I, you know, checked out the arrows in the beginning and just ran with spline, okay? So don't be upset with me if I don't pronounce words properly, okay? Yeah. Like I said, I just got off work, so I'm a sweaty hot mess already, so, but that's okay. This is my decompressing or de-stressing activity that I have to do before I come back to the normal life, I guess. I don't know. And see, most of mine are off to the left, you know, but it's okay, guys. Yeah. So I was surprised that the pull on that my old Hoyt there, it's not as hard as I thought it was. Because I guess it's because I've been practicing a lot, you know, with the other bows. So that might be the case, but it is a little bit more hard to pull than the other ones. Okay, the other two I have, because I don't count the little youth bows that I still, you know, I have them, but I don't use them ever. You know, maybe when my grandchildren are grown and if they, you know, take a notion to join the archers rinks or whatever, they might want to play with them or something. But yeah, I usually don't get rid of my stuff, so, you know. Anyways, yeah, I'm shooting to the left today. I have to make a few adjustments, and, you know. Anyways, yeah, I just thought I'd run to town and get a few more arrows, you know. Like I said, I know I go overboard with them, and a lot of people say, you know, don't waste your money and all that. It's okay, guys. You know, I'm good. That's a little better shot, you know. I made my adjustments. You know, I don't know what else to talk about, so I'm going to keep on practicing, and I hope you enjoyed my little short video today. You know, I'm trying to keep them down under 30 minutes. You know, it's kind of hard because I like to talk at home, but, you know, anyways. So, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Keep shining, and till next time. All right. Bye.